can see like Obama. If you're on TV, you would see Obama, and he's saying his points, and so if you see that on TV and you can see their face and what they're saying. So then when you hear that idea again in the radio, it's like you can make the connection to who is saying it without needing,
Okay, this sounds like an identification again to me. What do you guys think? Is this an identification or an evaluation? Guadalupe, you answer my question. Have you given us an identification of a difference between TV and radio, or have you evaluated? Huh? I can't hear you, man.
Identify.
How can you go from an identification to an evaluation? What question can you ask yourself to go from your identification of the difference between TV and radio to an evaluation of the difference between TV and radio?
I can ask myself what kind of connection does seeing their face.
You can ask yourself, say it again for me.
What kind of connection does seeing their face and knowing their ideas, what kind of connection that makes?
You can ask yourself what kind of connection?
Because I'm saying that
I think you need to come back to here. What's good about making that connection? Or what's good about knowing that the face, what's good about being able to connect the voice and the face, right? Because your comment was about knowing, being able to connect the face to a voice, right? And now I think you need to ask, what's good about being able to connect the face to a voice? Right? You see, the evaluation has to say what's good or bad. But in this case, we're talking about what's good. Does everybody understand where we at here? Enrique.
I think by looking at someone's like gestures and facial expression, you can feel more engaged, like into what they're saying, and by feeling more engaged in like what a candidate or someone is saying will get you more engaged in the election, or if you want to participate.
Juanito, did Enrique just give us an identification or an evaluation? And if so, what was his evaluation or identification?
Well, I guess
Did you pay attention when?
no.
No. Okay, so Enrique, can you do Juan a favor and say again what you said? Try to hang in there, Juan.
I just said that because you can see a person's like facial expression and like their gestures, you can be more involved and engaged into what they're saying, like in the debate or election.
And then I think before you went one step further, if you're
Yeah.
more involved and more engaged.
You're more involved in the whole election process.
Okay, so one, is that an evaluation or is it an identification of the difference between TV and radio?
It's just an identification because you can like,
It's an identification?
I guess.
So what did Enrique identify as the difference between radio and TV?
Then you can just connect to what you're doing or like.
Can you talk louder? Loud.
You can visualize. You can
I'm
visualize.
gonna come over here.
Like you can visualize what they're saying and like connect to it, I guess, and like get more connected to the election.